After the disappointing release of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Rocksteady appears to be pivoting back to its roots with a new single-player game, as reported by Games Radar. The article cites Bloomberg writer Jason Schreier and investment analyst Doug Kreutz, who suggest that Rocksteady is looking to recover by focusing on their demonstrated talents. The previous game's shift from melee combat to gunplay, which seemed out of character for protagonists like Boomerang, left developers and fans puzzled. Moving forward, Rocksteady aims to return to what they do best, potentially revisiting the style of the Batman Arkham series. There is speculation that their new project could involve a major DC character, such as Superman, especially with his increasing prominence in upcoming films. Alternatively, Rocksteady might explore other Warner Bros. IPs like Game of Thrones, The Matrix, or Lord of the Rings. A well-executed Superman game, drawing from rich comic book material, could rejuvenate the studio and excite fans, aligning with the renewed public interest in the character. As you know, GTA 6 is slated for release next year, and with the year winding down, we're bracing for a flood of news, leaks, and insider reports. The biggest question on everyone's mind, aside from the release date, is when we'll see Trailer 2 for GTA 6. The first trailer, which dropped last December, was a massive hit with over 203 million views. Speculation is rife that the second trailer could release soon, possibly on October 4th, hinted at by a recent GTA Online update. This update might also offer a glimpse into what GTA 6's online mode could entail, possibly integrating more life simulation elements. Meanwhile, a former GTA developer has shared insights on the game's scope, suggesting it will be impressive, yet not radically different from GTA 5. There's also buzz about the potential for the second trailer to leak early, similar to the first. With the game's hype at an all-time high, expectations are monumental. We'll have to wait and see if Rockstar delivers. Star Wars Outlaws beautifully captures the essence of a space western, particularly in its depiction of the underworld. The open world designed by Ubisoft Massive is meticulously crafted to fulfill a scoundrel fantasy, reminiscent of the Wild West deserts in Red Dead Redemption. Players can discover missions through dynamic interactions, such as overhearing whispers in a cantina or receiving tips from strangers. The game's faction system adds depth, influencing how different groups respond to your actions. For instance, aiding the Pikes could grant you access to their bases, while betrayal could result in hostility. The demo included thrilling sequences like a speeder bike chase and a mission to steal intel, showcasing a blend of story-driven and open-ended exploration. Each planet offers unique environments and gameplay experiences, from the deserts of Tashara to the icy landscapes of Kajimi. Even space above these planets holds opportunities for adventure. The game encourages a non-linear approach, allowing players to pursue objectives in any order, enhancing the narrative's richness. Inspired by titles like Ghost of Tsushima, Outlaws emphasizes player fantasy, ensuring that every element, from world design to character interactions, aligns with the scoundrel theme. By the end of the demo, it was clear that Star Wars Outlaws is set to break the mold of typical Ubisoft collectathons, offering a captivating, open-ended experience. The game releases on August 30th for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X, and we can't wait to dive back in. Death Sprint 66, a high-speed sci-fi PvP arcade racer set in a dystopian 2066. It blends elements from the finals and Mario Kart, featuring expendable clone jockeys racing for entertainment. Players navigate tracks filled with twists, turns, traps, and power-ups, like seeker drones and mag shields. The game accommodates 8 players, with AI filling any empty slots. It's highly competitive, with a single mistake significantly affecting leaderboard positions. Although I'm not a racing game enthusiast, I enjoyed it, frequently securing first place. The game involves strategic drifting, dashing, and shortcut navigation. While it might get repetitive over long sessions, it's perfect for short, fun bursts with friends. After a significant new gameplay reveal, we need to discuss Soulframe, the upcoming fantasy MMO-light title from Digital Extremes, the creators of Warframe. Unlike Warframe's fast-paced shooting, Soulframe emphasizes slower, methodical combat with magical elements in a nature-inspired world. Despite only being in development for 2.5 years, the game shows potential but has faced valid criticism, especially regarding its melee combat, which appears unpolished and clunky. However, the game's setting, world building, and character designs have been well received, showcasing a promising foundation. With Digital Extreme's history of listening to feedback and refining their games, there's hope that Soulframe will improve before its final release. Monster Hunter Wilds is set to revolutionize the franchise with several exciting new features. Alphas, dominant monsters in packs, will require strategic hunting approaches, while an improved ecosystem will see monster behaviors impacting each other's habitats. Weapons are getting reworks, with significant changes for ranged weapons and some melee favorites. The game will feature seamless, interconnected maps, enhancing exploration without loading screens. Villages with their own ecosystems and larger, more vertical areas will offer diverse biomes and dynamic weather states. The map itself is more detailed, showing 3D information. The tenderizing system has been refined, making monster wounds more integral to gameplay. Some monsters will only appear under specific conditions, adding a layer of rarity and danger. The narrative will be more focused, with voiced characters and smoother transitions between cutscenes and gameplay, ensuring a better co-op experience. Fans can look forward to the next reveal at Gamescom. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom is coming out in September. This 2D title, following the trend set by Link's Awakening, has Zelda as the main character for the first time. The game features an art style similar to the 2019 remake of Link's Awakening and builds on A Link Between Worlds aesthetic. Zelda will use a TR rod to create echoes, imitations of environmental objects, to solve puzzles and combat enemies. The story revolves around Zelda rescuing the people of Hyrule, including Link, who has been stolen away by strange rifts. The game introduces a sandbox mechanic, allowing Zelda to summon and use objects and creatures creatively. With a more focused narrative, visually stunning rifts, and many echoes to discover, this game looks promising and wholesome. We're excited to see how it plays out when it releases on September 26th. We're breaking down everything you need to know about Hideo Kojima's epic new sequel, which looks absolutely jaw-dropping with its creepy trailers. The story is looking wild, with Fragile and Sam on a mission involving mysterious rifts, missing children, and a mech ship. The game, set to release in 2025 exclusively on PlayStation 5 initially, showcases stunning visuals powered by the Decima engine. Themes of isolation and connection will be even more pronounced, with gameplay expanding to include new biomes, treacherous terrains, and a focus on action. With an impressive cast, intriguing plot twists, and a completely rewritten storyline post-pandemic, Death Stranding 2 promises to be bigger, better, and crazier than ever. The long-awaited game Project Awakening is still alive at S Games. Amidst a year packed with action game releases like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, it's easy to overlook this title. Despite concerns of it being vaporware, recent updates from S Games' parent company's financial report included Project Awakening under future plans, suggesting ongoing development. While official information remains scarce, the game, described as an action RPG with influences from Monster Hunter and Dragon's Dogma, is set in a high fantasy world with cutting-edge graphics. It's been a long time since its 2018 announcement, but the devs have assured us they are working hard to bring the best experience possible. The game's high fantasy inspiration, gritty RPG elements, and potential for co-op multiplayer make it highly anticipated. In Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales and other characters nearly had different looks and designs before the final choices were made. An art book for the game reveals numerous development details and design iterations that were considered but ultimately didn't make it into the final game. For instance, Miles Morales was initially going to have longer hair to reflect his maturity and introspective journey following personal losses. Kraven the Hunter also had an original design that appeared more grounded before the developers opted for a more comic-accurate look. The Advanced Suit 2.0 and other character designs, including Mysterio and Venom, underwent several changes during development, with some concept art showing vastly different aesthetics. The book offers a fascinating insight into the design philosophy and decision-making process behind the game, highlighting the creative journey from concept to the final product. Additionally, the book reveals potential changes in the game's climactic third act, including a more personal fight between Venom and Peter Parker, which was altered to include a focus on Miles and MJ's roles in the final battle. The art book's deluxe edition even includes a print of a promotional image that hints at an intense citywide fight scene involving Peter, Miles, and Venom, suggesting that the developers considered various narrative and visual elements before finalizing the game's storyline. The detailed exploration of these unused concepts and the rationale behind design decisions provides a deeper understanding of the creative process and the meticulous work involved in developing Marvel's Spider-Man 2. This week has been monumental for Mortal Kombat 1 as we unveil the expansion Chaos Reigns. This new edition promises an all-new story mode, gameplay mechanics like animalities, and a fresh roster of DLC characters. Set to launch on September 24th, Chaos Reigns will bring iconic characters such as Cyrax, Sector, and Noob Saibot, all available from day one. Pre-orders come with additional skins, and everyone gets access to the animalities, even without purchasing the expansion. Plus, the Mortal Kombat 95 movie Scorpion skin is available for free right now. The new roster includes guest characters like Ghostface from Scream, the T-1000 from Terminator 2, and Conan the Barbarian. While some fans on Twitter might be critical, these characters are sure to excite many, including myself as a Conan fan. The addition of Cyrax and Sector as female characters due to timeline changes adds an interesting twist. Noob Saibot, now confirmed to be Bi-Han, will continue his classic role. With the return of animalities and an engaging new story mode featuring Havok as the main antagonist, Mortal Kombat 1's expansion is shaping up to be a thrilling addition. This expansion promises to deliver a compelling experience with new gameplay elements, and I can't wait to dive in. Ubisoft recently issued an apology regarding the use of unauthorized concept art for Assassin's Creed Shadows. They had inadvertently used a flag from a still-active historical reenactment group without seeking permission. Ubisoft has stated they will no longer use this artwork for promotion, although the art book for the collector's edition has already been printed and cannot be altered. This incident could have been avoided by using flags from historical clans that no longer exist. In their apology, Ubisoft emphasized that Assassin's Creed games, including Shadows, are not meant to be accurate historical representations. They acknowledged concerns from the Japanese community about their promotional materials and apologized for any offense caused. Additionally, Ubisoft addressed the depiction of the character Yusuke as a samurai, a matter of ongoing debate, and highlighted their efforts to incorporate diverse narratives through dual protagonists. In other gaming news, there are exciting updates for PlayStation and Xbox. Stellar Blade, which could be a top game of the year, is in development for PC with a projected release in 2025. PS5 users can expect new updates, including a photo mode and new outfits for Eve. Meanwhile, a demo for the PS5 game Rise of the Ronin is now available, allowing players to experience the initial gameplay. Xbox is exploring new subscription tiers, including a cloud-only version of Game Pass. Activision titles, such as Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, and Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, are being added to Game Pass. This strategy aims to make gaming more accessible, potentially transforming the market by enabling more players to engage with high-profile titles without needing to purchase expensive consoles.